I am Teacher Bruce. You all know me, and we've had many lessons on how to cook using oil, where we fry chips, and we've boiled water, where we boil different kind of things like potatoes, and we've learned how to use cooking in an oven to bake things. And so today, because it's Mother's Day, and there we've got some mothers over there. Mothers are those people that many of you have left behind in your home countries, and they are there on this Mother's Day thinking about you. And these are two mothers. One is my mother-in-law.
Oh dear.
And the other one is a friend, and she is also a mother. And so they are going to sit here while we bake muffins for them.
Oh, superb.
When we are baking, we need certain instruments. First of all, over there we have a mixer. Let's have a look how to spell mixer. Oopsie. Mixer. A mixer, there we go, mixes things. M-I-X. Mix. Now say together with me, mix, mix. That's very good. A mixer mixes things. We have certain things that we are put inside here that need to be mixed up together. The ingredients that we have for our muffins are eggs. We have 2 of them. We have oil, sunflower seed oil. Then we have taken some chocolate muffin mix. This is flour and it's baking powder mixed together and chocolate flavoring, and those will be put together in the mixer, mixed up, and then we'll bake them. This instrument over here is a muffin pan. Now before we use the muffin pan, it's very important for us to make sure that the muffin mix doesn't stick when we put it inside the pan. So we've got something called spray and cook. We use this, and it's a special kind of liquid that you spray on, and it stops the muffins from sticking to the pan. So let's spray first of all. We spray all 12 of the muffin pan holders. 12.
Why don't you count now till 12?
There we go. 4 and 3 makes 12. 4 times 3 is 12. 4, 4, 4. Or 3, 3, 3, and 3. There are 12 muffin pan holders in a big muffin tray. Let's write those words down. Muffin pan or tray, and we need to write down the word muffins as well. So it's pan and tray. This is a pan or a tray, and there's certain little holders inside. We've got the oil. We've got the spray. I hope you can see oil and spray. And then we've got the eggs. We've got 2 eggs. We've got 2 eggs here. And they are extra large eggs. They're not small eggs. They're not very big eggs. They are extra large. And we're going to use 2 of them in our mix to make our muffins. Now, you should have everything ready. I hope you know exactly what to do here, how we're going to mix them together. But what about the oven? No one has said anything about an oven. We've got to preheat the oven. So let's come around to where the oven is in the kitchen over here and have a look at the oven. This is a stove. A stove. S-T-O-V-E. And we use a stove to cook things on the top. We put pots or pans on top and we cook things. But this time we're going to use the oven. This part inside over here. We're going to cook our muffins. Earlier today, I baked some rolls. We're not going to eat these rolls at school. Therefore, the mums over there, who you met earlier, but these are made from bread dough. And they make rolls. And we had them in the oven earlier. But we need to get our oven ready. The oven is all clean. It's all ready. And now we need to switch it on to 180 degrees. And we switch it on so that the elements, both the top and the bottom, are going to work and heat up the oven, ready for when our muffin mix is ready to go in the oven. So let's get busy and have a look at the words that we've now used to prepare for our muffin mix and our oven, so that we can learn a bit more how to bake muffins. Let's just recap on some of the things that you've now learned. We had a look at a stove. A stove is a machine, an instrument that we use to cook. We cook food on the top. There are plates on the top, and we put a pan or a pot on top, and we cook vegetables or meat or whatever else we need to cook on the top of the stove. The oven is the inside part of the stove. We have the top part, the hob we normally call it, and then the oven underneath. And inside the oven, which you had a look at earlier, we will shortly be putting your muffin mix. And I set the oven at 180 degrees Celsius. That's the temperature of the oven, and that is the temperature needed to cook the muffins when we once put the mixture in. The instructions of how to make the muffins tell us the following. We have to take the eggs, we break them open, both eggs, and it also says to us we now need to add water and oil to this. It says we need, according to the instructions, 160 mils of cooking oil. Now if we look on the side here, this is all measured, and we can then measure 160 mils on the side here, which will take it to roughly 200 mils on the top. So let's do that. And we put the oil in, we measure it going up to just on the 200 mils. We put it inside the container, the mixer, the bowl, and we now need 200 mils of water added. We take 200 mils, we put inside, and now we need these little agitators which make or cause the mixing. Put them in. They never fit properly the first time round. We insert, we switch on, and we mix the oil, the water, and the eggs. Not too much, but just enough to mix them sufficiently. Now we take the muffin mix itself and we pour the muffin mix into the bowl. And again we switch on at low speed. A little spatula and help it mix as it goes round and round and mixes. And so we finished mixing the oil, the eggs, the water and the muffin mix in the mixing bowl. And now the time has come for us to put the mixture into the muffin pans. So let's have a look how we do that. Right, we take the bowl out. We just put this tray there, so if there's any drip, that's fine. And we clean out the last bit of mix off the spoon. We take another spoon, and now we can, I'm sure you want to have a look what's inside there. Have a close look. That's the mix. Okay, now we're going to take spoonfuls of the mix and put it into the muffin trays. Let's have a look how we do that. We put it about just over half full each time, so it's just a little bit more than a spoonful into each one. And we repeat that for each one of the muffin holders there. Okay, think about what we've done so far, and we're going to come back just now when they're all ready. Okay, well, we've managed to put all of the mix into the little containers, the holders, and now we're going to put it into the oven. The oven now is ready, it's preheated, and let's put it in. We put it into the middle, not close to the bottom, not close to the top, but in the middle, and it then can cook evenly. Now, before we finish, we have a timer. It's got a little bell on it, and now we turn it until 25 minutes. That's how long it needs to be. And it starts going click, 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 click. And we wait until it's finished. See you later. Well, the bell has just gone, and we've just heard that 20 minutes or 25 minutes is over, so the muffins should be ready. Let's have a look. Seems to be ready to me. They look done. Now we just need to let them cool down, and then we can take them out the tray. Right. I think what we now need to do is find out how we can put some of these words together to make sentences. Last week, if you remember, we did some simple sentences with a subject, a verb, and an object. We've done exactly the same today. Me, that is Bruce, bakes muffins. Bruce bakes muffins. We can say the same about anyone here. Hans bakes muffins. Patricia bakes muffins. It doesn't matter. Armando bakes muffins. And all of you can have an opportunity to learn how to say these words together with the subject, the verb, and the object. A very simple sentence. Let's try it together. Turn to your partner and you ask your partner to say the words Hans bakes muffins or Patricia bakes muffins. You use the name of your partner and you repeat. Let's try.